Norwell, here to read Whoops, But It Wasn't Me, written by Lauren Child. And if you all have ever listened to any of the Lola and Charlie books, this and I Will Never Not Ever Eat a Tomato are my favorites. And we're going to be exploring some different words, different vocabulary as we read this book. So it's pretty cool. Whoops. Whoops. It wasn't me. I have this little sister Lola. She is small and very funny. Sometimes Lola likes to play with my things. Usually I don't mind. Ah, that's that word we've got to pay attention to, is usually. It makes me think that maybe not this time. Not this time. That word really gets me thinking. So I'm wondering, what doesn't he want her to play with? One day I come home from school with the best thing I have ever made. Lola says, "Ooh, wow, the best." This is a thing that is just the best. The best thing that he has ever made with his hand. That he has ever made. Wow. Then I bet that thing is very important. And maybe even very special. Very sweet, we might say. Because it's very important to him. And I say, maybe we'll find out why. It took me 10 days, 3 hours, and 40 minutes to make the outside, which is called the superstructure. Oh my gosh, get a look at that. Get a look at that rocket. That rocket. Let's see if I can find that word. Yeah, take with my hands. It took a very long time. A very long time to make. Now I see. Now I can see my body. Now I can see why it's so important. Let's turn the page. It's built from 3 cereal boxes, 10 yogurt pots, oh my, 28 bottle tops, 157 sweet wrappers, and a roll of extra wide tinfoil. Oh no, he's not done yet. 2 whole tubes of glue. Wow, I bet that was very sticky. Sticky with all that glue. Very sticky. And a half a roll, oh no, of sticky tape. That's even more sticky. Sticky. More sticky. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No wonder it is so special and important to him. And Lola says, "Ooh, I'm thinking." I am thinking. She really likes it. She really likes it. And I say, Don't touch it. Oh my goodness. Do not, with your hands, do not touch. Do not touch. And you know what? It's his toy. He has the right to say, do not touch. This rocket is really breakable. I don't mind you playing with most of my things, but you must double, triple, promise me you will never play with this. Oh, these are very important words. Words like, my heart, I promise. You're saying you need to promise. Not just once, but twice, triple promise. Never. Oh, that's in our time words. Never, ever. Never, ever to touch it. I think he's a little bit nervous that it just might, this thing just might break. It just might break. Whew. Well, then let's play something else, says Lola. And I say I've got to go see Marv. Marv is his very, very good friend that he likes to play with a lot. But what am I going to do, says Lola. And I say, why don't you play with Soren Lorentzen? I don't know if you've ever met Soren Lorentzen before, but Soren Lorentzen is Lola's imaginary friend. This is a friend that is with her mind. She pretends. Right. He's a friend she pretends, and he's invisible to everybody else. No one can see him except Lola, and Lola says that's a great idea. Soren Lorentzen always wants to play with me. Maybe with my body. Always wants to play with me. That's a good friend, one that always wants to play. That's what I think. Let's see what happens. Remember, the name of the book is Whoops, But It Wasn't Me. Hello, Soren Lorentzen, says Lola. Charlie's gone to see Marv, so we can play a very good game, can't we? And Soren Lorentzen says, yes, with those two laughing hyenas that are brothers and twins. And Lola says, yes, and Ellie, the tiny, small elephant. If you look very carefully here, you see that Soren Lorentzen is kind of washed out because he's invisible. And you know what? This is very, very odd. I have never heard of a tiny elephant. That would be a first. Where will the adventure be? And Soren Lorentzen says, in the place where all the animals live. And Lola says, it is a place that is a long way away. It's a long way away from us. Very, very long. It is very, very far. When we describe that place, it would be very, very far away. Very far. Oh no, says Soren Lorentzen. Ellie is really sad because he doesn't like the hyenas laughing at him, and he's very far from home. Oh my gosh, there's those hyenas. And I have to tell you, I think they're very mean for laughing at poor Ellie. And you can see Ellie's crying. Those hyena brother twins are meanies, aren't they, says Lola. What are we going to do? And poor Ellie is crying. She is crying so hard. We can't leave Ellie all sad, says Lola. We must go back to his nice friends in Elephant Land. But how are we going to get him there? And then Soren Lawrenson points to the
rocket.
He's thinking about getting that rocket. Wait. He pointed to the rocket. Ooh. And Lola says, but this is an extremely breakable and special rocket. We remember this thing is very important to Charlie because he built it. He built it all by himself. Wow. And Charlie said that we should not ever, never touch it or play with it. And I do remember that. Never play or touch. I do remember that very clearly. That's true, said Soren Lawrenson, but I think what Charlie meant was that if we did play with it, we should be extra special careful. We should be extra special careful.
Careful.
And not break it. I don't know. Do you think that's what Charlie said? Take a vote right now. Let's see how many of you think that is what Charlie said. So Lola reaches up with her hand. Reaches up to get that rocket. Oh boy. I'm not looking forward to this. Soren Lawrenson says, remember to be extra specially careful, Lola. And Lola says, I am. I'm being extra specially careful. And then she says, you can see what's happening, and then she says, whoops. And see how the words are falling down the page? Can you think of something else that might be falling down right now? What might be falling down? And Lola looks at the pieces of broken rocket. You know, I think that when things are broken, they can always be mended together and made like new. And you know the word mended means the same as fix. We can fix things with our hands. Fix is the same as mended. If we both act normally, Lola, then Charlie will never know we did it, said Soren Lawrenson. And Lola whispers, he'll never know. He will never with his mind.
No.
When I get home, I shout, my rocket! Lola, did you break my rocket? Lola, did you break my rocket? And Lola says, I didn't break your rocket, Charlie. You absolutely told me not to ever, never touch it, ever. And I say, you are telling a big fat lie, Lola, and you know it. A very big
Big
and fat.
fat
Big fat
lie.
lie. Don't tell Mom, says Lola. Wait, Charlie. I just have to quickly talk to Soren Lawrence. You know what? I think that is a very bad idea. He was the problem to begin with. Or was he? When there's a pretend friend, do you think the pretend friend is the problem? Lola says, do you think we should tell Charlie what really happened? Soren Lawrence says maybe we should tell him that somebody else broke the rocket. No. Someone else. Someone else broke it. Someone else
broke.
Someone else broke that rocket. And Lola says, oh yes, because it is nearly true. Oh gosh, what do you think about nearly true? Nearly true. Not all the way true, just nearly true. So Lola comes to talk to me. Charlie, Soren Lawrence, and me have got something very extremely important to tell you. This is very, very important. And I say, what? And Lola says it's the real true story. The real true story. Oh my goodness. The story that is right. Of who broke your special rocket. Let's see how this works. Well, me and Soren Lawrence were playing in our room, Charlie, and Ellie needed to go in your rocket. And I didn't think it was a good idea, but Ellie wouldn't listen. Oh, Ellie now. She helping would. She would not listen. So we all squeezed into the rocket so that we could go and find Ellie's nice friends. It was a real squish, but we did it. Oh, it must be a real squish with an elephant, huh? We took off higher and higher and higher right round the whole world. They went around the whole world. And then we went down and down and down and down and down. Whoops, there they are. They're getting close to Earth. And when we landed in a far, far away elephant land, the rocket just fell to pieces. And that's what happened. I do not, with my mind, I do not remember that. I do not remember that. I say, right, I'm going to tell Mum. This book was written in England. They say Mum instead of Mom. Oh dear, I don't think he believed us, says Soren Lawrence. And Lola says, I think I have to tell Charlie the truth. But will it make Charlie like me? Like me again? Well, that's a very good question. Do you think if she tells the truth, Charlie will like her again? And Soren Lawrence says, as long as you say sorry, too. I think that's a very good word. You can feel with your heart. You can feel, whoops, very, very sorry. That's what I would put right there, is sorry. But maybe it's here in describing. Yep. Feel very, very sorry. Oh, I had added it somewhere, but that's where I would put it, guys. If you have this book, I would put sorry by feelings. Lola knocks at the door. Soren Lawrence wants to say sorry for breaking your rocket, Charlie. Wait a minute. That is not quite right. That is not. That is not. That is not right. Oh my goodness. Come on, Lola. Get with the picture here. so I just shut the door. Then there's another knock, and Lola says, "It was me that broke your rocket." It was me.
Me.
It was me. I was playing with Ellie, and just as I was getting your extremely special rocket down from the really high shelf, it fell. It
Fall.
fell.
Fell.
It fell. And it
Break. Broke.
and it broke into a lot of pieces, and I am really ever so sorry for breaking your extremely special rocket, Charlie. And I say, "Are you really, Lola?" And Lola says, "Really, really, 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 truly sorry." And Lola says, "Sorry" again, and she does look really sorry. You have to kind of look at her face. That's okay. At least you've told the truth, I say. Then Lola sees the rocket. "You mended it, Charlie," she said. You. Remember, mended is the same as fixed. You fixed it, Charlie. And I say, "Yes, Lola, I mended it." "I like it," says Lola. And I say, "Don't touch it." The end. I hope you enjoyed that book by Lola and Charlie, and you learned something really important about telling the truth.